ready for your weekly dose of pixie dust with Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
And I'm Patrick Dougal.
And Patrick Dougal.
What?
The holidays are not slowing down at Walt Disney World or Disneyland or anywhere, really.
Nope.
But Disney Springs is kind of a cool place to celebrate the holidays because
it's free.
You don't have to pay park admission. And they got some pretty cool things going on this year.
Mm-hmm.
Some not so cool things as well. But let's start with some of the things I've heard lesser good things about. At Disney Springs, they're having a Christmas tree trail.
Yeah.
Which, have they done this with Disney when it was Downtown Disney? No. It's a cool concept, in my opinion. There's 15 trees. Mm-hmm. It's taking place in an old parking lot behind Wolfgang Puck's little place. And like I said, I think the concept's kind of cool. I would love to see this. It's 15 different trees themed to different Disney things.
Movies and stuff.
Do you know some of the stuff?
There was like a Mulan one, a Princess and the Frog one, a Tangled one, a Frozen one.
We got Mickey and Minnie, Villains, Lilo and Stitch, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Princess and the Frog, Alice in Wonderland, Frozen, Jungle Book, Mulan, 101 Dalmatians, Tangled, Mary Poppins, The Muppets, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of different themed things. Have you seen photos of this?
Yeah, I've seen it like a video walkthrough of it.
Oh, so you liked it?
Yeah.
Okay, it looked a little cheap in my opinion.
I mean, it's like almost like a Disney bound tree. Like it's not like frozen ornaments. It was just like a snowflake. I do like the Jungle Book one. They have like car wrapping around the tree kind of. But like I don't know, people are like, how can you knock something that's free? It's free.
That's
come on, people.
Yeah, it's it was just a little surprising. Like some of them are wimpy looking trees. Like some of them are like Charlie Brown sized trees that I'm like,
they're not like big giant trees at all.
They're so, like I said, it's cool. They have snow flurries every once in a while and Christmas music. So it's a nice little added bonus. If I were at Disney Springs, I would absolutely check this out. Yeah. Because I love Christmas trees.
Christmas tree trail, empty parking lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So, don't complain.
Christmas tree trail always wins. Oh, you know what I would love to see? A Nightmare Before Christmas. Actually, is that one of them?
I don't think so.
Imagine if they had the Nightmare Before Christmas tree, but it was like the one that Sally visualized that caught on fire, and it was just burnt branches. That would be kind of awesome.
That'd be cool.
I'd love to see that. But I just think some of the choices are so cool. Like a Muppets tree is kind of, off a little bit, which is cool. Princess and the Frog I thought was cool. I don't know.
And they're not normal trees. Like I think like the Little Mermaid ones is blue, and like the Princess of the Frog one's like purple, and yeah.
So it's cool. Check that out if you're at Disney Springs. Mm-hmm. Also, they have the tree lighting in the marketplace. Now, this is their main center tree, and a tree lighting is always a fun thing. So, and once again, it's
lit.
It's lit, and it's free. Yeah, it's free.
It's free.
So that's fun. It's
also lit.
It's also lit. And Santa's Chalet is there. You can meet Santa Claus. And Stitch's Holiday Gift Hunt. Had you heard about this?
Negative.
Basically, it's like a scavenger hunt type of thing. And I guess you have to visit certain shops. And you can win a button if you play this little game. Yeah.
And guess what?
What? Is it? I don't know if it's free. Is this one free?
It's probably free.
But possibly free.
Check the services.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that one. But it's kind of fun. I just think it's cool that there's so much to do. Obviously, they've taken a lot of love and care put into Disney Springs.
Even not during Christmas days, there's always something going on around every corner of Disney Springs, whether it's like for performances or whatnot.
And here's the crazy thing. It's not even finished. I know like we're kind of in the mental state ever since the name change that it's done. It's not done.
There's still a lot of big restaurants coming.
There is still a lot of construction. In fact, did Planet Hollywood ever open?
No, Planet Hollywood is still not open.
Wow. Yeah, I look very forward to the day when Disney Springs is like legit done. But of course we cannot talk about the holidays at Disney Springs without the big surprise show this year.
Yeah.
With what's the official name of it?
Drones.
Starbright Holidays. Brought to you by Intel. We've discussed this on the show a bit. Mm-hmm. This is the first use of drones in a theme park for an entertainment purpose. And what do you? So if you don't know, this is essentially they're using the drones that all have lights on them, and they create patterns to Christmas music. And what were your impressions of this? Of course, us watching it on video, could never compare to seeing this in person, but initial thoughts.
It's very short.
It's 5 minutes,
but it's free.
It's free. Yes, it's free.
I mean, it's definitely a great like test run and a very interesting concept. A lot of the times, like it's very like abstract almost, where it's like, oh, there's kind of a bird there.
Yeah.
But the one thing I did notice and have heard about is Disney Springs is not very conducive to a show because the mobs of crowds afterwards, like, because it's all around the lake. So you have to get like an edge around the lake and then it ends and it's just like a cluster.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. A lot of crowds when things are free.
Yeah, like you said, it's a little hard to tell what you're looking at. And here's the thing. I feel like there's probably a golden spot to be in to watch the show. And it's wherever they designed the show from and wherever the control board was or is. But from the angle I watched it, I think I recognized a bird and
the basic
tree.
Ones are a tree and a bird.
Yeah, other than that, it's just lights moving around.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all it was supposed to be, but I do feel like they were probably trying to design some other elements. But it's tough because it's not like a flat thing. If we were all standing in one spot looking, you could create a flat image and see what it is. But this is you have to create a three-dimensional
3D
object. People standing all over the place. So it's tough to say the least. But applause for this first effort. I'm excited to see what this brings in the future.
Maybe not. I would say maybe not create objects with them. Maybe just have like synchronized lights and sound.
I will say some of the best parts, in my opinion, were like just the ways that the lights blinked and how some of them got darker and lighter, and they created some kind of emotional moments in a little 5-minute Christmas show. But it's interesting. I'm really excited to see where this goes, and it's not initially what I thought they were going to do with them. Like, I personally see that more of like making stuff fly, and I know that would create, that would be a very powerful drone to make something fly. And also, you probably have some friends who saw it in person, right? How was the noise component in person?
Oh, I don't know.
Because that's another thing is drones are very loud. Those propellers are loud. So, congratulations. It's free. So go do it and have a good escape plan, it sounds like, after that show. Do they do it more than once a night? I'm not even sure. I
assume so. I don't quote us.
It is very exciting, though. It's kind of cool that that's going on. But that's what's going on at Disney Springs. Anything else you know about?
It's free.
It's free. It's all free, except for the stuff in the stores and the restaurants that you got to pay for. But beyond that, over at Walt Disney World, we got Tiana's Riverboat Party Ice Cream Social and Parade Viewing.
Yes.
That is a mouthful.
Extra ticketed events.
I got to say, this one sounds kind of cool.
It does.
We both love Princess and the Frog. This this occurs on the Liberty Bell boat in Frontierland. Huh?
Liberty Square.
And Liberty Square, is where you dock, so it goes around the rivers of America, and, you go and meet Tiana and Naveen. Actually, the first part of the party's on the boat dock, where you get ice cream and soda, and Tiana and Naveen are there. The second part, you board the Liberty Bell, and you kind of have, like, second-story view of the parade. So that's kind of cool. And then after that, of course, Naveen and Tiana need to leave because they're in the parade. But don't worry, after the parade, they come back for more photos.
Heck yeah. And
it sounds kind of cool. Now, what would you pay for this, Patrick? It's not free.
It's free.
This one's not free.
What would I pay for it?
Yeah. What do you think it's worth? If you were interested in doing this, what would you say is a fair price?
I'm thinking like Disney prices. I'm going to say like I would pay like $50.
It's $49.
There you go.
So it's a little steep. I mean, it's guaranteed parade viewing and whatever, but $49 for adults, $29 for children.
All the ice cream.
Yes, so you have to eat a lot of ice cream. You have to eat $49 worth of ice cream and soda.
Which honestly isn't that much. It's like $5 a.
That's true, actually. So if you eat 10 ice creams, you're golden.
You're good.
I think this is just a very cool, unique idea.
Well, also, Naveen doesn't meet anymore, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
Your only opportunity if you want to meet Naveen.
Put up the $50. How much is that photo worth for you? Is it $49 worth it?
Or 20, because then $30 worth of ice cream. wait it out.
Yeah, I wonder how the view is for the parade, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's pretty cool. And, of course, normally it's Festival of Fantasy, and then certain days is going to be the Christmas parade. What do they call the Christmas parade there?
Once Upon a Christmas?
Sure.
Parade?
I'll go with that. It's not a Christmas fantasy. I know
Once
that.
Once Upon a Christmas time at Christmas.
Oh, there's the song for you, folks. And, Pat, speaking of extra ticketed items at Walt Disney World, are you ready for a Highway in the Sky dine-around?
Yeah.
This is, once again, kind of cool.
This one is like something I would do.
Yeah, this is totally up your alley. Another nice thing about it, you do not need park admission. So, of course, for the Tiana thing, you need to have Magic Kingdom admission plus the extra. This is $150. It's kind of pricey. But basically, the idea, it's kind of like bar hopping.
It's a monorail bar crawl. Yeah. Which has always, like, people have done it already. Yeah, now it's just a package event. Yeah, so I think it's very smart on Disney's part. If they saw people doing this, why not make it an extra little bonus event? You get priority boarding on the monorail. So, number one, that's great. You don't have to wait in the line. It goes to the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, and the Contemporary, which are all of the parks. The resort line. I think that's all of them on the resort line. Yeah, on the monorail. And it includes a fireworks viewing area over at the Contemporary. So it's kind of a full night. You even it wasn't even like you went to one place at each of these hotels. Like there were multiple stops at each. Sounded like a good amount of food, good amount of alcohol, some nice dessert. Would you pay $150? I would. Honestly. Would you really? Yeah. Wow. I don't think I would for this, but I do think it's kind of cool. I think it's like a nice date night type of option. Like I wouldn't do it on a daily basis. No. Actually, I saw in the comments somebody was like, is that $150 per couple? And they're like, nope, per person. Per person. 300. But that was a nice little... nice job trying to get it for a couple. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It would be very annoying if somebody like brought their kids on it. Yeah. Oh, no. Please don't. There's no children's price for a reason. Yeah. I wonder if there's an age limit. I didn't read anything about one. I mean, you're getting alcohol, right? Yeah, but you don't have to drink it. What a waste of money. It's true. That's part of the reason why I was like $150, not really worth it. I'd be drinking alcohol. Yeah, I guess to make that worth it. Yeah. But sadly, this is not... I would like to know where exactly the firework viewing is, too. It's a Contemporary. It's not up on the... It's not on the roof? It's not on the roof. It sounded like it was a little deck area that looked over onto the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, it's not that bar. What do they call it? I almost said the Tip Top Club. The Bay Lake Tower bar? No, Bay Lake Tower is not the Contemporary. What's the new Contemporary? Oh, Bay Lake Tower. Yeah, Bay Lake Tower. So the Bay Lake Tower rooftop is like the best prime firework. Yeah, I saw it from there once. Yeah, they pumped the music. It was good. Good stuff. But it's not there from what I understand. Okay. So, $150. What else could you buy for $150 at Walt Disney World? A behind-the-scenes tour. See, that's where it would go for me. No, I've been there. Been there, done that. On to Bar Crawl. Okay, well, this is not the end of the upcharge options at Walt Disney World, of course. And the first two we talked about were kind of cool. Yeah. This third one, kind of terrible. Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it the Star Wars one? No, this is the Tomorrowland one. Oh, the cabanas? Exactly. First of all, why are there cabanas in Tomorrowland? Because that's obviously very futuristic. In the future, we're all going to live in cabanas. Yeah. If you haven't heard, they have legitimately built cabanas in Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom. Do you know the price of this? They're like $500. $645 before tax. It's almost $700 with tax. This does not include admission to the park. Does not include admission to the park. It can fit up to 8 adults or 8 people. It sounds like it's the same price regardless of how many people are involved. Now, I will say some of the stuff it comes with, cool. A charger for your phones, but let's face it, we all have portable batteries. Mm-hmm. A locked trunk. If you're a locker person, I guess what is that? $7 or $12 or whatever. Yeah. Food delivery. So if you pay for food, they'll deliver it to you. Wow. A mini fridge for that leftover food. It said light snacks, water and soda, Mickey ears, of course. And it's Just get a hotel room.
I want to know who's paying for this. Like, that, it's kind of insane.
But, like, it's literally just like, oh, here, pay $600 to take a break. In a weird area. Like, okay, if it was like a cabana in your own personal hubgrass area with like prime firework viewing and like loungers, heck yeah. But it is in Tomorrowland, like on the side of like Space Mountain where you just like buy a dumpster.
And it's an eyesore. Like, they're not attractive. And the funny thing is, I've seen the pictures. I cannot visualize where this is in the park because the photos I've seen are like close-ups. But I'm hearing it's in the park. This isn't like backstage or anything.
It's like right there.
This is tacky. This is like, you know what? Maybe I would do this if like, what's his name? Cosmic Ray? Is that his name? What's the guy's name?
Sunny Eclipse?
Sunny Eclipse. Who's Cosmic Ray?
That's the name of the restaurant.
Okay. If Sunny Eclipse made a personal appearance in my cabana, then maybe I would consider this.
You can legit get like a 3-night stay at like All-Star for like that money.
It's
not even. It's like $100 a night over there and get a full 6-night stay.
The thing that always amazes me with this is somebody thought of it, number one. And then people approved it. This got approved, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
I don't foresee it lasting long.
I hope not. I sincerely hope it's not doing well. But the thing is, there are a lot of wealthy people out there who just want creature comforts. And they don't care about the fact that it makes the land look super trashy. And yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it did well. I hope it does not. So if you're listening, no matter how much you want to rest your feet in Tomorrowland, just find a bench.
Sit on a bench.
If you'd like some free beverages, there's water fountains around. If you want to charge your phone,
go on Amazon.
I'll let you borrow my external battery charger. You know, we can make this happen. But yeah, as far as the future of Tomorrowland, that does not make it look very good.
No.
We got Blue Rocks, but we got cabanas too, so that's a lose. Let's see what else is going on at Walt Disney World. The MagicBand 2 has kind of arrived.
Yeah.
Destination D a few weeks ago, they gave out the first round of MagicBand 2s. I believe that's still the only place where you could have gotten it, right? I think so. They're not selling them yet, from what I understand. MagicBand 2, if you don't know, is the MagicBand, but has a removable puck. So basically, the most expensive part of the band, you can interchange in your bands. Super smart. So you can buy as many different bracelets as you want and just put the puck in it, and it's cool.
Hopefully that makes the bracelets cheap.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I don't know if the price goes down because of this. I would hope so, because I can't imagine, like, without the puck, those probably cost them less than $1 to make.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, even if how much was, like, a normal one? I never bought one.
Well, like
$12.
I think
right?
like a regular, like, basic one was, like, 12, and then you get into, like, the designer ones that are like 19, and you get like the limited edition ones that are like $30.
Wow, really? People are paying that? They're not even that attractive.
You want limited edition ones that make noises? You gotta pay $30.
Okay, well, I ain't doing that. The look is slightly new. It's got like a fatter face to it, and you know, obviously MagicBand technology is here to stay. It is weird because they've like when I was in Florida, none of that additional stuff in the rides it was on. Mm-hmm. That was all shut off. So obviously they're like having second thoughts about things, or maybe it was just a test period. But it's interesting that like they're pulling back a little, but moving forward with it. Mm-hmm. And now there's talk of even the competition creating similar things. So I think it's here to stay.
Tapu Tapu.
Is that the water slide or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's Universal's new water park we'll be having. What are they calling them?
Tapu Tapus.
Wait a sec, that's the name of the band?
Yeah.
A Tapu Tapu?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Tapu Tapu.
That's not helpful. Wow, that's a terrible name. MagicBand wins.
It's a Tapu Tapu.
No, it's terrible.
It's a Hawaiian park, and you like tap things.
Okay, but what are they gonna call it when they bring it into their like main parks? Now they're screwed. They can't be Tapu Tapus.
No, it's just Volcano Bay.
Yeah, for now. You know, in the future they're gonna be in the parks if this is a successful thing for them.
That's a negative.
Nope, disagree.
Because it's free for Universal.
What else is going on? There is. Well, at the Destination D thing, they had some, I guess, announcements. They showed some graphics of what Star Wars Land will look like at night. I feel like that's kind of their big sell these days. Like, our lands are going to look super cool at night, because that's all we ever hear about with Pandora. And now we're hearing about it with Star Wars Land, which makes me think...
I mean, it is true. Like, lighting makes...
It hides.
Everything awesome.
Lighting hides a lot of errors.
And then brings out a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do think it's funny that, like, they were announcing that as if it was, like, breaking news. I mean, obviously, it's going to look different at night. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Star Wars, though, there was a huge, a huge... I don't want to say huge event, because the event wasn't that huge, but the hubbub surrounding... Can I say hubbub? Is that a thing?
You did it already. Too late to take it back.
The hubbub surrounding this event, I feel like, was blown a bit out of proportion.
Yeah.
Well, you tell everybody what happened.
Well, Spaceship Earth was changed into the Death Star to promote Rogue One.
Yes.
So there was a little event after hours, a Parks Blog event, where people were invited to check it out. Beforehand, they did a little, like, showed a new trailer for Rogue One. They had a cast member come out. Cast member meaning a person who
in the
film, not a Disney cast member. But he came out. He plays the dad of.
I didn't recognize him.
I've kind of, like, blocked a lot of Rogue One out of trailers because I want to be, like, non-spoilered. But I know that he played her dad, who is vital in the creation of the Death Star. So that happened. Anyway, there was a full, like, 30 minutes of nonsense beforehand.
It wasn't that long. It was like 15 minutes.
They introduced some of the new stormtroopers that are in Rogue One as characters. They came out.
They call them AWR troopers.
There you go. And then we had the main reveal of Spaceship Earth being transformed into the Death Star via projection.
Which is perfect if you think about it.
Yeah.
Terrifying if you think about it.
Yeah.
And underwhelming if you've seen it.
Yeah. It literally was like, here we go. They had, like, the most intense music, and then it probably lasted, like, less than 30 seconds. They fired a laser, like the green laser, which was, like, kind of cool, but it didn't last long. It was, like, 5 seconds, and they're like, all right, we did it. That's it.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting more. Mm-hmm. I was expecting, like, spaceships and stuff, like, flying in front of... Like, I thought they would project spaceships on... Because it's like, okay, what are you going to do with it? But here's the thing, and granted, we were watching it through a live stream. Maybe live this was impressive. But on live stream video, this was not impressive at all. This, I describe it as it's when, if you've seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, it's like when Clark Griswold plugs in those Christmas lights and nothing happens, and you're expecting so much because the hype is so big. That's what it was like for me.
To me, it seemed very hard to project something black and silver on a already black and silver ball.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that. It's just...
great idea, not well executed.
No, and kind of embarrassing. But I will say good promotion for the film.
Oh, yeah. Even more embarrassing, though, there's been a lot of complaints. I'm going to call people out. A lot of, like, Disney fans up in arms about this whole thing. I'm going to put it out there. Literally, people are so mad that they even did this in the first place.
Okay.
It was, let me tell you, it was a projection, and it was there for 30 minutes. Calm yourselves. People are saying
wait a second. You said you're going to call people out. Call people out.
Oh, no, I don't know any exact names, but, like, literally people were like, EPCOT is ruined because of this. Calm yourselves. It was a projection. It was there for 30 minutes. Can we all go back to... Magic Kingdom's 25th anniversary and that amazing, horrendous birthday cake.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
Listen, I understand where the fear is coming from.
Yeah.
It's like the dark side is entering Epcot. Like, I get it. I get both sides of this. Obviously, they announced from the beginning it was going to be a one-night only thing. Yeah. It was map projection. So, I mean, they've done this in the past with Mike Wazowski projected onto Spaceship Earth. It's not. I think there's just a lot of fear because there's the conversation of changes coming to Epcot. Nobody knows what they're going to be. Mm-hmm. We don't want more IP, I think, is what people are saying. So I get
what fear. Hardcore Disney fans are saying.
But sure, absolutely.
Purists.
And if you're watching this show, you're probably a hardcore Disney fan.
Hardcore / purist is different. I'm like we've talked about already that if you want to touch the front of Epcot, I'm fine.
Even Spaceship Earth?
No. But no, people like there's just some people out there who like nothing can be touched and go for it.
Yeah, it was temporary. Like it's cool. I don't think it needs to come back. And I would be curious to know how it was in person, though. But it sounded like just overall. And the biggest problem of that night, I think, is they have the writers from Disney Parks blog hosting these events. They need to hire hosts for these events, in my opinion. What we're seeing is not okay. Just putting that out there. Patrick and I are available if you'd like to fly us to Florida. But yeah, writers are not hosts. So shall we just put it that way?
There you go.
I'm going to put it that way.
You put it that way.
As part of this event, they did make some, well, they said there were exclusive announcements, but let's face it, most of them we knew already. I was actually very surprised to find out that Disney's Hollywood Studios Star Tours is still not on random ever since they added the scene. So it's going back to random, which is nice. We've had that at Disneyland for a while now. They mentioned that we're getting scenes from episode 8 added into Star Tours. We're going to see some stuff from episode 8 in the, the Star Wars fireworks. I'm forgetting the name of it. The Galactic Spectacular? Yeah. There's going to be some new footage from episode 8 in that. Plus, it's coming back. And at some point, toward the end of December, you're going to be able to see both Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam and the Galactic Spectacular. So that's kind of epic.
I love how there were like 2 nighttime spectaculars in one park. And I was like, are you guys forgetting Phantasmic is in that park too?
Right. Exactly.
I was like, I would be over in Phantasmic.
So 3 nighttime spectaculars. But so that's cool. The only mega new news was there's going to be a 7-hour Star Wars tour.
Hold up. There's no way you can spend 7 hours in that park.
Hey, I did. I'm just saying I did. I love Disney's Hollywood Studios even when it's going
Not
through
right now.
Even when it's going... I just spent a full day there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love Disney's Hollywood Studios even when it's still going through some growing pains. It's fine. It's fine. But... yeah, a 7-hour tour. It will include the dessert party for the Galactic Spectacular and some other things that are like already kind of included in your day. But they're going to stretch it out to the 7-hour experience. That'll be interesting to hear how that is. That seems like a lot of Star Wars, personally, for me. But it'll be interesting. Anyway, anything else about that live stream event that you want to talk about?
It happened.
It happened. Yes, indeed. I'm just going to leave it on this. Walt Disney always said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that, give the customer more than what they expect. I do feel like lately we've been given less than we've been told we would get with these like live stream. We're making big deals out of nothing. And I understand there's bloggers and podcasts like ourselves that will talk about them and get buzz going around, but it's not always good buzz. And, let's just give us more than we expect. Perhaps, maybe. I would like that. He would like that. Okay, moving on from there. Moana, we talked about last week, is doing appearances at Aulani, but there's actually some more stuff going on there. Fireside stories are like a big deal at Aulani. Mm-hmm. So basically, if you don't know much about Aulani, they have these characters known as Auntie and Uncle, and they're kind of like they take care of you while you're there. They're like your best friends, and they're actually kind of really sweet. Like they feel like your aunt and uncle, and they tell stories by the fireside a lot, especially Uncle. And now Moana's going to be part of it, telling her journeys, and that should be kind of nice and sweet. These are like just fun little kisses goodnight or little bonuses. Nothing major, but still nice little touches. Uncle's canoe race, where they tell tales about how important the canoe is to the culture, and then they build little model canoes and race them essentially. And you can even get a Moana makeover. Ooh.
Yes.
What if they could turn you into Maui? Do they have a Maui makeover for the boys?
Oh, the tattoos.
That would be awesome, actually. Oh my goodness. If they could cover your body in tattoos, I think a lot of guys would go for that. That would probably be more expensive than the Moana makeover. But cool. I don't think that's an option, but maybe if enough of us write in, we can make it an option. Perhaps. So that's going on over at Aulani. Another big thing that happened was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We got an official, I guess, teaser trailer, yeah?
Yeah, I think they're calling it a sneak peek. I don't know what they're calling it.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, obviously, this is Marvel, so it's not exactly my thing, but I did really enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy. Looking back on it, I don't remember much of it, but I did really enjoy it, and I will definitely see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'll probably watch the original again before I go, just to refresh. But what do you think of the trailer?
It's cute. Baby Groot!
Yeah, Baby Groot stole the show.
Baby Groot!
Does Baby Groot stay Baby Groot, do we know?
I'm
sure. The whole movie, or does he just, rapidly grow at some point?
We'll see. I hope it says Baby Groot.
Baby Groot is adorable. And basically that's what I took away from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer is, Baby Groot is adorable. He's going to sell a lot of toys. And, Chris Pratt's in it too. I was like, that was kind of an afterthought because a lot of it was like the fox, what is he, a raccoon rather?
Raccoon?
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon and Baby Groot is a lot of the trailer. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And of course that means we've got a new attraction coming to Disney California Adventure once that opens too. So
rushing that through, they're hoping to get it for the premiere. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, maybe they'll have the premiere at Disney California Adventure.
I think that's the plan.
Oh, really?
I thought that was
in the Hyperion. No, I don't remember.
Oh no, I just thought I thought that was always the plan
to have it open. I'm saying, why don't they have the premiere? Oh, I hadn't heard that.
I'm just saying.
Listen. The Hyperion's available. I don't think
maybe the after party.
I think they should have the premiere in
on World of Color.
No, that would be the worst movie going experience ever.
Project it on World of Color.
Can you even imagine
trying to watch a movie on World of Color?
Oh my goodness, that'd be bad. But let's see. Oh, the Themed Entertainment Association gave away their awards. I think they're called the Thea Awards, right? Themed Entertainment Association. Just want to mention this quickly because Shanghai, which is less than a year old, won quite a few awards. The Outstanding Achievement Theme Park Award, I guess no surprise there. No surprise for the exceptional new park experience, including Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that's pretty obvious. But interestingly enough, Camp Discovery won this award as well. Camp Discovery is essentially just like a little adventure area for kids to travel around and such and explore. I was surprised by this. I was like, good for them. Maybe there's something extra special cool in there that I'm unaware of. But that's fun. And then Outstanding Achievement for Connected Immersion. Did you hear what won this?
No.
Something at Disneyland. Well, actually at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. The Ghost Post. Remember the Ghost Post? The limited... they sold I think 999 of them. So this was the experience where you signed up. It was like $200 and you got three packages, and there was interactive elements to it in the parks. They had a lot of problems with this as far as things working. So I was a little surprised to hear this won an award. I have a friend who did it and did not care for it very much. I think everybody agreed the packages were kind of cool, some very cool limited edition items, but yeah, it won. So congratulations, Disney. That's a lot of awards, and I believe there was even more than that. I'm just hitting the biggies, so that's cool. Anywho, any other news you want to mention this week? Is that it? That's the magic. There's so much more Christmas stuff going on in the parks. We haven't gotten to it yet. There is.
Still haven't seen World of Color.
World of Color Season of Light. We will talk about it before the end of this season. So, Patrick, you need to go see it.
Yeah, my pass is blocked out.
Yes, because the end of the season is coming up, folks. If you don't know, the end of Season 3 of Disney Coast to Coast is December 21st. After that, during our hiatus, we will have mini episodes during the hiatus. So don't worry, we'll still be with you at least for a little bit every single week. And we'll be back the end of January for Season 4 of Disney Coast to Coast, which is crazy. For those of you who have been supporting Season 4 of Disney Coast to Coast by purchasing a calendar, thank you so much. You can do that at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. The last day to do that is Tuesday, December 13th. Need to get them printed, need to ship them out. My goal is to get them to you before Christmas, so if you want them for a gift, It's a great idea. So thank you to everybody who has purchased one. If you want us to sign it, just leave it in the comment. We will do so. We just signed a bunch of them tonight.
Good.
So there's that. But I think that means it's trivia time. Pat, do you want to hit me or shall I hit you?
Sure. Mine's kind of trivia, kind of more news.
Okay.
Throwing it out there. We're talking about ticketed events over at...
Newsies? Oh, no.
Hard ticket events over at Walt Disney World.
Uh-huh.
There's actually 2 new ones that popped up over in Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what they are?
Is one like a Christmas thing?
No. And one of them's already sold out, so can't buy it.
Oh, I feel like I heard about that one, and now I'm totally blanking. I actually have no idea.
Well, it went on sale the same day and sold out the same day, but it is a hard ticket event for the last night of Tower of Terror.
Oh, okay. I know the next one as well. Tower of Terror, okay.
Do you know the next one?
The next one is to see the Main Street Electrical Parade the night before it premieres.
This is true.
January 19th, I believe, is the... January 20th is opening date. I believe the event is January 19th.
Do you know how much it is to see the parade a night before?
$200?
It is $95.
Heck no. Heck no. What's the Tower of Terror one?
Tower of Terror one. Honestly, can't even look at the price because it already sold out.
Okay.
It is an after-hours event on the last night of Tower of Terror, so you get to stay from 12 to 1 and be the last people to ride it. Ride it in its original version, not the blackout.
Not the blackout.
They have the Silver Lake Sisters, then the dessert party, blah blah blah.
And a Rod Serling meet and greet?
No.
What if the ride breaks down?
Well, that's very sad.
That'd be terrible.
That's why there's four shafts, though. So.
Okay.
So, yeah. There's a Main Street Electrical hard ticket event and a Tower Terror one. That one sold out. You can still check out the Main Street Electrical if you want to pay $95. See it.
So I'll see you at the Main Street Electrical Parade?
Definitely not.
Okay. Well, we'll be doing a meet and greet at the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Jeff will be there.
No. So many other things to do with $95 at a Disney park. So many. I have a question for you. We were talking about Disney Springs earlier. Mm-hmm. And as we know, Disney Springs went through a name change, previously known as Downtown Disney. Mm-hmm. But it's had quite a few name changes. Can you name all of the names that shopping area has gone through from the beginning?
Downtown Disney Springs.
Nope. That was never one of the names. The first one was...
It was like Disney Marketplace? Marketplace? Okay. Marketplace was something. Pleasure Island.
You're like mixing... Yes. The Disney something Marketplace.
Disney Pleasure Marketplace.
Nope.
Disney Magic Marketplace.
Nope. Think of it, it's like a little...
Disney Town Marketplace. Disney
Closer.
City Marketplace.
Closer.
Disney World Marketplace.
No.
Disney Utopia Marketplace.
Nope.
Disney...
like it's a little...
Village Marketplace.
Village. There we go. So the Disney Village Marketplace, it got that name in 1989. It had 2 names before that and 2 names after that.
Is it Disney something?
Well, do the 2 after that. That's easy. So it was Disney Village Marketplace then.
Downtown Disney?
In 1997. And then
Springs.
On September 29th, 2015, it officially became Disney Springs. So there's 2 before Disney Village Marketplace in 1989.
Are they Disney something?
The second one is. The first one is not.
Disney East Side.
Okay, so there was Disney Village Marketplace. The word village is in the previous one.
Disney Village Shopping.
Just think, where are we? What is our...
Disney Celebration.
You're forgetting an important part of this resort name.
Disney World Village.
What do I insist on when you say...
Walt Disney World Village.
There we go. Walt Disney World Village, 1977. And then before that, the word village is still in there. But this is, think of a street down the street.
Buena Vista.
Mm-hmm. Now, what comes before Buena Vista a lot of the times?
Disney's Buena Vista Village.
Nope. A body of water.
Lake Buena Vista.
Uh-huh. And what do you do at the village?
Shop.
Lake
Buena Vista Village shops.
Nope.
Shop.
Nope.
Lake Buena Vista. Disney Village. Lake Buena Vista.
What do you do?
Village.
Shopping Village. There we go. High five. Yes.
This is like a game show. What did I win?
This was like either really enjoyable or miserable for people to listen to. Yes. Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village, 1975. Walt Disney World Village in 1977. Disney Village Marketplace in 1989. Downtown Disney in 1997. And
Downtown
September
Disney Springs in between. And then
unofficially. And then Disney Springs. So, woo, that was a workout.
The next one's just going to be called Disney Springs.
Disney Springs.
With an A.
Nice. And a Z?
And a Z.
And a Z. Excellent.
And it'll still be free.
Everything's free. Except for the shopping and the food.
Except for everything.
Yes.
Everything is free. Except for anything you want.
We've lost our minds at this point. Yeah. Folks, thanks for joining us for this week's episode. Of course, between episodes, you can connect with us in places like
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Listen to us on iTunes and SoundCloud and connect with us on our blog posts on Tumblr.
Excellent. And all of that can be found at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. Guys, have a fantastic week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
You would give Moana an A. I would give it like a solid B-. Not bad.
Rotten Tomatoes, 98. Let's just throw that out there.
Well, that's fine. But I will say, like, I'm not the only one feeling this way. I've talked to a lot of people who are in the same boat as me.
I've talked to a lot of people who are in the same boat as me.
Absolutely. Like I said, I've heard both.
No one's in the same boat as you. You are in the ocean, sir.
That's not true. Is Moana going to come save me?
Nope.
It would probably be about as exciting as that movie was. But, anyways. Okay, so you really liked it.
Yes.
I thought it was entirely mediocre. What specifically did you love about it?